Good morning, my friends, and happy Monday. It is Monday, the 23rd of March. March is flying by despite everything crazy going on. It is a cold and rainy, yucky day here in New Jersey. And if you didn't catch my video the other day, we are on a pretty much total state of lockdown. The only time you're supposed to be going out is if you are an essential worker, and you must have a letter in your possession from your employer stating that you are an essential worker and you are heading to work, just in case you get stopped. They also, you can also go to the grocery store, you can go to doctor's appointments, and you can go and take supplies to any family that's needed. Now, we need to take a bunch of food over to the church today, and just leave it at the doorstep. It's for the food pantry at church, because we are still, helping out the community. But with masses not in session, people aren't bringing food to church for the food pantry. And we have, I think 75 families that we put baskets together for Easter also. So we need to take some food over. And that's acceptable too. And, we will get in our car. I'll probably send Andrew. He will drive over. He will put it on the doorstep of the church office, get in his car, and drive home. He will have no interaction with anyone or anything like that. So, I feel safe and confident doing that. And I do have all the food here for that. So, yeah. What else? I am working today, but very abbreviated day. Kind of like a part-time day, which is fine. I'm hoping this week, I think I'm working 2 days this week, possibly 3. And I'm hoping to get my closet cleaned out. I might as well use this time wisely and, be a good steward of my time. Yeah. So I think I'm going to clean out my closet. It is turned into a hot mess. Big time, especially my shoes. They're everywhere. And in the fall, or when winter hit, I was going to take all my summer shoes out and put them up in the attic and all that, and I never did. So I've got summer shoes, I've got winter shoes, and I just am out of room in my closet. So it's really not time to switch things over yet, but if I can kind of get a handle on the closet, and then when it is time to switch clothes over from winter to spring, summer, maybe it'll be easier. So I'm hoping to do that today or tomorrow, and if I do, I will definitely show you before and after shots. We'll see how that goes. That's about it. I'm just going to bring you a full day of eating today. Just a quick day. I really don't have much to say because there's really not a lot going on. The boys, I just woke them up to start their school day, and Doug is already down in his basement office working. He's going to run down to his office today. He only works 5 minutes from home, which is fantastic. He is literally 5 minutes from our door to his office door. He's going to run down there today and get his office chair. That's, he working on a card table, he said, isn't too bad, but the chairs are killing him. He started in a folding chair, which I knew wouldn't last. Then he took my craft desk chair. And it's not bad, but it's not perfect. So he is going to run down his office and get his nice big cushy office chair and use that for the duration. He already got, approval for that and everything. So he'll run in there, grab that, and run home. He's going to do that at lunchtime. So yeah, I am going to get breakfast started. Everybody eats at different times. Doug, I don't think, is eating until 10 o'clock today. He is doing intermittent fasting. So he is not eating until 10 a.m. Andrew will probably eat before his 9 o'clock class. Adam, who knows? Sometimes he eats breakfast, sometimes he doesn't. So I'm just going to get it made, and we can assemble it when everybody is ready to eat. We are having sausage gravy breakfast bowls. It's a layer of hash brown potatoes, a layer of scrambled eggs, and then a layer of sausage gravy. And I make my own homemade sausage gravy using ground turkey. It is the only thing in my life that I use ground turkey for, because I'm usually not a fan, but I do love this turkey sausage that I make, and it is 0 points on blue and purple and very low points on green. And then I do make it into a gravy, so it adds some points. So for, I think, an eighth of it, it's like 2 points. So it's perfect and we love it. So I will show you that when I finally decide to have breakfast. I will be back later on. Okay, it is breakfast time, and for breakfast this morning I am having a sausage gravy breakfast bowl. Underneath on the bottom is 2 points worth of hash browns, 2 points on green and blue, 0 points on purple, and then 2 scrambled eggs, 0 on purple and blue and 4 on green, and then 2 points worth of my homemade turkey sausage turned into sausage gravy. The sausage itself is 0 points, but the gravy is 2 points. So my entire breakfast on the blue plan is 4 points. On the purple plan, it would be 2 points. And on the green plan, it would be 8 points and a cup of tea. It is lunchtime and I am having a JPP picky plate. I love, love, love my picky plates. I have a carrot cut up. I meant to make some homemade ranch dressing this morning and dip, and I forgot, so I'm eating it plain. I've got 2 ounces of deli turkey for 0 points. Carrot 0 points on all plans. Deli turkey is 0 points on blue and purple, and I believe it's 1 point on green. I have a hard-boiled egg for 0 points on blue and purple, 2 points on green. I have some mini peppers, and I have them stuffed with some whipped cream cheese, and then I have some Trader Joe's everyday seasoning on them. And the peppers are 0 on all plans, and the whipped cream cheese, there's 1 tablespoon for 1 point on all plans. I have strawberries for 0 points on all plans, and then I have one of the oatmeal banana muffins. I believe it is 0 on purple, 1 point on blue, and 2 points on green, I believe. And I'm drinking some passion fruit lemonade, Starbucks copycat. So there is my lunch. Looks delicious, and I am going to sit and eat it and help Adam finish a project. Okay guys, it is time for me to cook dinner, and I decided I would bring you along and show you what I'm making. It's not going to be a full-blown cook with me, but partly a cook with me. So what I have going here is a teaspoon of olive oil that I brushed across the bottom of the pan, heating up. And I've got my salmon fillets, and I just season them with salt and pepper. And I am just going to sear them and cook them through on both sides until they're done. And while they're cooking, I'm going to go get my onions chopped and my sun-dried tomatoes chopped and all that other stuff ready. I'll show it to you as I add it to the pan. Okay, so the salmon was done. It took forever, it seemed. I cleaned out the pan because a lot of the skin was sticking. I didn't really use the best pan. I really like cast iron for salmon, but because there's tomatoes in this recipe, I didn't want to use cast iron because you're not supposed to use acid-based foods on cast iron. It gives them a metallic taste. So I used this skillet, which I should have used something different, I think, a non-stick. Anyway, so in here now I have a half a chopped onion and 3 ounces of chopped sun-dried tomatoes. It says to add the garlic and the spices to this and let it saute for 25 seconds. But the more I think about that, the onion won't be done enough to our liking. I kind of wish I had sauteed the onion all by itself first. But this is the first time I'm making this, and you know, live and learn. So I'm going to let this saute for a while until these onions are cooked a little bit more. And then I'll be back and I'll add in the garlic, because the garlic would completely burn if I added it now. And the rest of the spices. So I'm just going to let this go probably for about 5 minutes. Just constantly stirring it until the onion is cooked. And I did chop it really, really tiny, so it shouldn't take too long. See with the way the onion looks. And now I'm going to add in the garlic, the basil, the crushed red pepper, and the paprika. Stir it all around to get everything nice and coated. About 30 seconds until that garlic becomes fragrant. Turn the pan down a little bit. And now I'm going to deglaze the pan with a 1/2 cup of vegetable stock. And then I'm going to add in 1 cup of fat-free 1/2 and 1/2. Little salt and pepper. And kind of let it just simmer a little bit. Now, you know me. I like a thick sauce. So as soon as this comes up to a simmer, I'm going to add just a little bit of cornstarch and water slurry. Not a lot, because there's not a lot of liquid in here. And I don't want it too thick. So I'm going to let this go until it comes to a very gentle simmer. And then we'll add that in. Okay, this is a whole tablespoon in here, but there is no way I'm using that. So I'm just going to do just a little bit. Give it a stir. I want it thick enough to cling to the salmon, not run all over the plate. And originally I was going to serve this with quinoa, but I changed my mind and ended up just going to steam some potatoes. I had those steaming. There we go. Okay, now I'm going to turn this down to low. I'm going to put the salmon fillets back in. First, I'm going to take the skin off. Any skin that's left. A lot of it's stuck to the pan. And this way, it'll be easier to eat. Because nobody wants to eat that nasty stuff on the bottom of a piece of salmon. At least I don't. Just going to nestle those all in there. I'm going to put the lid on. And I'm just going to let them reheat a little bit because they've been out of the pan for about 7 minutes or so. So I'm just going to keep it down low and cover them while I get the rest of the dinner ready to go. So that's it. Pretty easy. And smells and looks delicious. Okay, dinner is now plated up. I have the salmon with some of the sauce on top. Now, it made a lot of sauce. There is no way I used 1/4 of the sauce. So I really don't think it's 2 points worth, but I'm still going to count it as 2 points. I have 3 ounces of steamed potatoes, and I just have a little bit of the Trader Joe's onion salt on those. And then I have some broccoli. So there is my dinner. It is, I believe, 4 points on blue. It would be 2 points on purple, and green it would be 4 points plus however much the salmon weighs. So that is it for me tonight. Dinner was absolutely delicious. Everyone loved it. They said it was a restaurant quality meal, so that's always a huge compliment. I took a nice long bath. The boys are upstairs. I think they're Skyping with their friends and playing some games or something. I'm not sure what. Doug is reading. I am going to, I think, sit and work on my April dinner menu a bit. I think this next week, I still think I have I don't even know. So March will pretty much be over. I think I am going to absolutely try 100% to shop from my freezer and pantry next week and just see if I need to fill in with some produce. Really, really trying to stay out of the stores. We'll see what happens. I have a produce order for curbside pickup tomorrow from a local produce place. My sister and I split a bunch of stuff, so I'm gonna pick that up. I'm giving him the stink eye because he coughed.
Sorry.
You feel okay?
I'm fine.
Why'd you cough?
Because I have a cat on my lap.
Oh, okay. The cat is basically in his face. And we're both allergic to cats. Yeah, I know. We won't even go there. Anyway, that is it for me. Thank you for spending the day with me. I hope you liked what I ate today. Let me know down below how you're doing, how you're surviving, if you're getting on each other's nerves yet. We're pretty much separated most of the day. Boys are upstairs. I'm in the middle. Doug's downstairs. So we really don't kind of see each other. Although let me tell you, the amount of cooking and dishes I am doing is insane. Insane. Yeah, I'm just so not used to everybody being home for 3 meals. Yeah. So I think I need to set a limit. Like, these are the kitchen times. This is when mom will make you lunch. Not that they can't make their own lunch, but you know, it always tastes better when somebody else does it. And sometimes it's just easier for me to do it because they get underfoot and they take too long and they make too big of a mess. But I think we need some designated times here, people. We'll see. But oh my gosh, the amount of dishes. My poor dishwasher is going to go on strike when this is over. I'm going to have to like take it out to dinner. But I don't have to do a lot of cooking tomorrow because we're doing takeout from a local place tomorrow, trying to help out the local economy a little bit. So we are getting Chinese takeout from our favorite place called Idea Asian. So I am really looking forward to that. And that's it. I will be back on Wednesday with meeting highlights and a full day of eating. So have a great day, and I will talk to you. Oh, if I get any crafts done tomorrow, I'll make sure I include them on Wednesday. I've got some ideas rattling around in my mind that I saw and I'd like to duplicate. Shirts for Adam and his friends, so we'll see. But anyway, I will talk to you very soon. Have a great night, and thanks for watching.